Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork you will not get anywhere else. Racist mindsets, folks. Racist mindsets is actually the thing. It's the mindset. It's the mindset. It's the mindset of a person that walks around, and because you see somebody of a certain skin color, you are making judgments. You are automatically assuming things and making generalizations and being paid for these generalizations and only making these generalizations in your own mind. That's what destroys this country. That's what destroys this world. Essentially destroys this world, all right? This is me reacting, and it took some time because I'll be 100%, I keep it all the way 100% honest with you whenever it comes to all the content I work on. I've been doing it for so long at this point, I know no other way but to keep it all the way authentic with you, okay? Had you asked me a week ago who Daniel Penny was or who Brandon Neely was, had you asked me a week ago, I would have had no idea who they were. I didn't know what the situation was. I didn't keep up with this. I had no idea about any of this until maybe a couple days ago when it came out that a jury has come out and said, hey, Daniel Penny is not guilty. He's been acquitted of all the charges that were levied against him. And the only thing that I saw spark up, the only thing that became public information or became public news or got broadcasted was a organization that I am incredibly embarrassed as a black person, as a person whose name means the word black, been raised in a black home, just had a father who learned slavery in the home. Am embarrassed that this organization even still exists. I thought it was over. I genuinely thought Black Lives Matter was over. I thought Candace Parker put an end to it. I thought there was no more Black Lives Matter. I thought she did her research well enough. I thought she went and got the facts, got the documentary, made it clear to anyone who ever doubted her that this organization is a scam. This organization is here to ruin black people. Until I saw this one, I believe, I didn't even know what her name was, and this is going to be the first and last time I even mentioned her name on this platform because of what she said. It's Siobhan Newsom, right? And I saw her reaction to this acquittal. Now, let me just make you guys clear something, and this is for anyone who's never been a juror. I've had the opportunity to be in a deliberation room. I've had an opportunity to be in called for jury duty and be in a deliberation room, and I understand exactly what it is. The person that was on the defense, we actually found him not guilty because we saw everything, and there was everything in every moment, every little piece of evidence, every little thing levied against them, everything was levied against witnesses, all this stuff, right? If you've never been in a deliberation room, you've ever been in a deliberation room, my bad, it's a tongue twister, you know they present everything, the facts are the facts, and the only people who are qualified to make the decision. Again, everyone's going to have their opinion, and I respect everyone's opinion. I respect the people. Again, I had an extensive argument about this entire case with a partner of mine who said, hey, look, I want to just respect human life. And we and him agreed on that concept. We're going to respect Brandon Neely's life. The life was lost, and we should not be celebrating it. We should not be doing anything that makes it so just because this guy had a troubled past, we're going to just go to dismiss him as if he wasn't a human being. He was a human being, and we're going to respect that 1,000%. However, when it comes to a jury who finds the man not guilty, you have to respect that too. You got to respect that too. You got to respect the system, because that's the way the system works. So this is what gets me so fired up, is because what this lady did, again, I don't like even bringing her up because I don't want to give her any more press than she's already had. This race hustler out here, the kind of person, the kind of black person that ruins everything, that makes it so much more difficult for black people to make it in this world. It makes it so much more difficult. All right, this woman goes on Don Abraham, and a shout out to Don Abraham. This was the first time I actually watched this show. And she goes on Don Abraham, and the guy asks her a direct question, a yes or no question. He asked her, hey, is the jury racist? Is the jury racist because they let him go? And she kept trying to change the subject and try to dance around it and ask it. And he goes, stop trying to change the subject. Is the jury racist that found him innocent? And she plainly said yes. She said yes. And when you look at the jury, with black people on jury, there were black witnesses, there were black people that were involved in this case. If you even look at the video, it wasn't just Daniel Penny that had him held down. There was a black man, and I believe it was a Hispanic man who held him down as well. So when you say that the jury is racist and people are racist because they let Daniel Penny go, you're basically calling your own people racist. You're calling your own... Almost let an F word go. Almost let a swear word go, but I'm working on it. See, God, I caught myself. You're calling your own people racist when you do that. How is that helping black people? How exactly is that helping black people? How? This is disgusting, man. It's absolutely disgusting and ridiculous. Now, again, this is the short version of it. I have a whole lot more on this. Stay tuned, because again, as a person that has actually lived through real racial acts, both through black people, white people, Hispanic people, you name the ethnicity, I've been racialized, I've been I've been judged, I've been generalized. I've had people say things to me that were making assumptions and that were just completely out of line. And when you look at black people like this that we give a platform to, that is the reason. They're poisoning your kids. They're poisoning people. They're actually poisoning people. So again, stay tuned, because this is not the last of this. It's going to require me an entire hour to break down everything that this entire case represents, and why it even, when you really even look at how it even became something that I'm talking about it because it's that important, because people who want to be race hustlers, who are getting paid to hustle the race around and, take money from and kill our people even further and put them in the victim Olympics, push them into the victim mindset. Now it's affecting the work I do. It's affecting the things I'm all about, because what I'm all about, what this brand is all about, what this company is all about, what this whole Move Swiftly plus LY movement is all about, is about ending the victim mindset, regardless of your color, regardless of where you're from, regardless of what gender you are. Stop with the victim mindset. And this is the kind of, I'm telling you, and I'll tell you straight up, directly, had it been any other ethnicity, had it been anybody other than a black woman, specifically a black woman, who gets on camera and says some shit like that, where you're gonna call an entire group of people racist because they made an educated decision, had it been any other ethnicity or any other gender, that person would be canceled. I mean, that person would absolutely be ruined. The only reason she even gets away with this kind of nonsense is because of her gender and because of her skin color. Plain and simple. That's exactly what it is. And again, I have a whole lot more to say on this. I can't try to keep these condensed to under 10 minutes. I know lately I've been getting a little long-winded on these, but just tune into the live show. I do live streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, where we tackle it in full detail. I give you full context and everything. All that the main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, it's makeyourmove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. Also, if you're interested in exclusive content where we dive deeper and deeper and deeper, and we have another group of business owners, exclusive group of business owners, make sure you tap in with me on the Patreon link as well. That's patreon.com/as144. Everyone out there, continue to move swiftly. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.